Okay, welcome back everyone. We are going to take a look today at making this look less awful. And that might be it. I might not progress the campaign at all in favor of making this less like a box. So the thinking I had was trying to recreate an idea of how people might settle on a new island. Because I guess what we've ended up with is not so far from that. Like, I don't know. I guess I have this thought that people would end up building quite a lot very close to the coast and then some distance away from the coast, like another little hub. And I've sort of gone slap bang in the middle a little bit and made it all very boxy. And in order to correct that, I need to do quite a lot of moving of things. So, what I might do is consider making a path along the coast and then have a road into a settlement that's maybe close to the river and sort of follows the trajectory of the river a little bit, but maybe having some space for farmland in between, which is, I don't know, it feels like a bit of an English countryside solution to things. So anyway, that's the concept I have in my head. How we make that reality, I don't know, because I'm not entirely sure how much trouble it's going to cause to try and redo all of this. So let's just start small and get rid of these fields. That didn't... Oh, it did. Okay. And I can probably get rid of that warehouse. So then I feel like we needed a path from here. But I can make like a coastal... What's the idea? I can just make a bridge out of into nowhere. I don't really want to do that. I want to get rid of... Oh. Yeah, I can go there. It's kind of difficult to see where this stuff ends up, like where the coastline is, but all right, so there's a bit of a coastal path there, and let's see if we can do something similar. No, that's an immediate bridge. Come along here. Yeah, I guess that's the marker, isn't it? When it turns into a bridge. You've gone too far. Weirdly, that doesn't look like it should be, but it is fine. Okay. Alright, so... I don't know. What does that look like? Maybe not awful. So, if we were to live by... Like, imagining, right, we'd have a port. We have a port. And we'd have some people that lived near the port. And probably a pub near the port, because that's what people do when they get home from being out at sea for a while. So let's put... Oh, that works. No, oh, goodness. That's the rotate button. Yeah. Now that could work quite nicely. So you've got a pub there, and then like a variety of farmers just living. Maybe farmers' residence isn't quite the right vibe, but you would have, I think, at least a few houses near there, a pub. We've got quite a lot of fish. What have we got in terms of... No, we've got a bit of a fish situation actually, so... Oh, is that going to make that inefficient because it's so close? They don't farm in the same place, do they? Just go somewhere else, don't they? Or do they? I'll put it on the other side, just... Oh. Put it here, but it's not connected to the road. Oh, I can put it there. It's weird. Why is it jumping around? Okay, fine. There is a path connecting that there.
Your vessel shall be subject to an inspection.
That's weird. Get rid of that. Okay. So 40. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure about the area where the fish need to go. Anyway, we've got a few houses along the side there. Do I want... What else would sit? Well, honestly, timber yards, right? I mean, definitely. Because you're building boats out of timber. So... I've got timber over here, haven't I? And it's 1-to-1. So... I guess it feels to me like we know that we need like quite a lot of timber. I mean, I guess this would perhaps represent a sort of timber business. God, words. And then, you know, we've got plenty of forest out here. And it just seems to make sense to me that, you know, people would be foresting where there is forest. Is that a stupid thing to say? So I'm sure this is, you know, less efficient than the other timber setup, but I don't know, it feels a little bit more realistic. And then can I get away with a couple of houses out here? You know, that they work on the old timber place, don't they? Because they live out here. I mean, that just makes sense to me, I think. Can I get... Can I get more than one here? Why are you at 96% over there? No warehouse in range.
Warehouse, you do.
Well, what? So why... Okay. What range do we need to be in? What, ready to upgrade? How close does the timber... They're not getting any wood. Alright, so fine. I mean, we can move them. Do we need to move him? Right, and then what if we move... Why would you be 96? Oh, okay. Okay, you can go there. Oh, the mountains are making this difficult. Aren't you, mountains? Well, 98 will do. Are you happy now with your distance to the warehouse? I think you are. So there's timber by the port. That feels like a sensible move. What else would be like near the port? I mean, they're having trouble, but it's early days, isn't it? We can slap a well on that corner, and a bush, a couple of bushes here. Oh, that's has that impacted that? It has. Didn't realise that. Okay. Sorry. So do they do lots of planting out here? What's wrong with you? Oh, full. No, okay. Yeah, fine. Alright, so... Oh, wait, does that mean you're okay? You're okay, aren't you? And you're at 90, you're at 100, you're at 90, whatever. Fine. And we're just waiting on a few bits. These are fine, these houses are all very happy. In fact, that road just seems really extra when what we can actually do is pop you there and you there and do that. So we've got a few houses. What do I want? This guy. I've got a few houses that are on the edge, on the cliff edge. They're having a great time. One of those has got to go. Fine. So we've got a little bit of a timber thing here, which I'm quite pleased with down by the docks. We've got a lot of fish going on. Fish doesn't actually turn into anything. Workers basically small. What's this? So there's some... Okay, so steel. That's likely to be steel weapons. Bread, no. Don't know what that is. Sausages, no. Bricks, probably not. Maybe... No. Wait, I've got a shortage of bricks. I'm not going to do that yet. Public service for your church, sorry. Where's the trade union? Okay, not sure about that. Small harbour. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so that's just going to turn into a little bit more industrial, but that's fine. Steel. Lots of stuff. Feels to me like you're going to want some of that industry down here. Okay, fine. And then we can worry. Maybe we can put steel over here. No, I assume one of these iron. Why can't I build that? Too many workers? Not sure. Okay. So with that, I don't know. It doesn't look fantastic, but it's also not the worst. Then what I was thinking is, does the market... I know I built the market early doors, but do you only need one? It's not entirely clear what you... Can I build another one? Is there any issue building another one? I guess there's some sort of distance. Oh, it's getting fainter. The green gets fainter. Okay, so these houses are not being serviced by that marketplace. Is that true? Yes. They've got a basic need for a market. Okay. So if I put a market down here, are you getting your marketness from that? No, you're not. Is that the end of the world? You're a content farmer. Maybe not. Maybe we don't need to give everybody everything they need. Everything they want. Alright, so then what I'm thinking is let's start up. We've got this industry over here which maybe I don't want to touch. Can't get a path there, but you can get... This music is far too aggressive for what I'm doing. I'm just doing a bit of a redesign. Can't put any of that there. Doing this sort of river pathway. The thing is with this game, is everything's right angles. It makes me wish there was a little bit more city skylines without the traffic. That is, I guess, the positive of having everything like this. There is no traffic consideration to bother with. What's extra there? That one. And there. Okay. How do I change the music? It's really... I keep wanting to click on that, thinking it's Spotify. It isn't. Do I just have to wait for the music to change? Attractiveness details, nature, festivity. I mean, they don't really care what it looks like, do they? They're just like, they'll judge it based on things. I don't feel like I'm not losing money, am I? I'm slowly making money, so even with these moves, I don't know how much I started with at the beginning, but anyway, it doesn't look like it's gone down a huge amount. Alright, and then let's see. So if I'm a marketplace, I'm going to be by a bridge, probably. Not quite. Maybe that's good. And then can't tell you how distressing this music is. It just doesn't make any sense. That's probably not perfect, but let's see then. If I've got a marketplace there and my town is going to start from here. You know what? I could have probably used like a blueprint mode for this, but
The fire is out of control.
where's the fire? Oh yeah, there's a pretty bad fire happening, isn't there? So I guess that means that those green lines are a lie. Because the fire people can't get there fast enough. Are they going to deal with that, or is everyone going to die? Doesn't look like one of my buildings has been consumed. Does consumed mean destroyed? Perhaps not. I feel like that... Oh, there you go. Renovate. Maybe not. Maybe we move. So... Alright, so we've got a river. And we're going to have some... Hey, you know what? That was the thing I liked last time. So we're going to have a few... Let's have a few poshos that
A
live
competitor raised a settlement.
on the... It'd be detached. You wouldn't be so close, would you? Just a few houses that just sort of... Oh, hang on. Let's have that, and then we can just have that road there. And those houses just a little bit posher than everybody else's. And then behind that, let's have a row of houses there. And then let's have houses to the best of my ability along this side.
The fire left ruins behind.
Okay. Don't love it. Don't love it. There are ruins in my city. Yep. Just that one there. Okay. Okay. I think that's dealt with. Fine. Yeah, I wish that didn't look so crap, that road. But I don't really see a way to avoid it. I'll put another house there. Warren shouted me about this being... What did that do? Not sure what it did. Alright, so we've got a little bit of action there, and I guess that's serving a chunk of that. Right, okay, fine. And I think then behind those river properties, we can have a slightly... maybe not so close. I have this idea, right, that between the port and where the town's going to move to, we'll have some farmland. Like this area where all the houses currently are will become like farmland. Because we've got a lot of space for it, and we can spread further out in either direction to achieve that. And then maybe this becomes settlement rather than timber. In fact, given that I've already got a ton of timber going on. Maybe I'll do that. And get some of that space back, so we can do something else over there later. Okay, so let's see. What does good look like? Yeah. Just a little residential suburb sort of thing with perhaps a few houses backing out. You know, I don't know how far that's going to go. Not afraid of a dead end on that sort of thing. Also, like a bit of a gap. Well, maybe a time to have a pub there now. Makes sense, and then we can have a road behind the pub.
Another 10 years off my life.
What's wrong with you, mate? What? What is wrong with you? Oh. Was that... was that quest that I had? At the end of the last episode. That I completely forgot about. I had to click on a dog or something. What was it? Well, anyway, I haven't done it. He was pretty... 10 years off his life. That's devastating. Sorry, mate. Alright, so we've got, you know, someone that's chosen to live right by the old boozer. We might have someone else. Couple of houses just sort of right behind the old boozer there. Right, I'm going to start doing a bit more demo here. Let's get rid of you lot. So what was that? Pigs, wasn't it? Is that all pigs? Slaughterhouse. Yeah. So I kind of want to move all of it. Can I? Can I do? Can I just... Very expensive. This is a very expensive way of doing this, isn't it? But I don't even want them there. Let's not do it quite like that. Right, what are you? Fire station. Fire stations reduce the chance of fire. Okay. High density of buildings. That's the thing this... Right, so that's part of the thing that I've noticed, right? This game, what it encourages you to do is that. Just like a drag and density thing. But that isn't what necessarily looks good, he says, as he looks at the worst road that's ever been built ever. Maybe this makes it look... worse?